On March 11th, 2019, Path of Exile announced a new stash tab to be added, the Unique tab. This allows you to store and showcase one copy of every unique in-game. When I read that, I knew what I had to do. I've set off to obtain every unique in-game in the solo self-found game mode, filling the Unique stash tab completely. This shit will take a long ass time and won't be easy, but I'm always down for a grind. I'm Mathew Lighty, and this is All for One. Hey guys, I'm Mathew Lighty, and this is episode 134 of All for One, the quest for unique completion. In this episode, we progress a character known as a Lightning Strike Omniscience Zerker. It's a build that has been around for a couple leagues now, that is on the forefront of some of the cooler endgame builds, utilizing a lot of the craziest things over the past few leagues that have been introduced, including Ulnatal's Amulet, aspirational unique, things like the Squire Shield, very tier 0 rare unique, or just super new cool meta things like the new Brass Dome, Omniscience, and yeah, just utilizing all the coolest of cool things to make a character that can do all content and has a really nice ceiling for min-maxing, kind of similar to aura stacking in the Delirium Ages. Now this requires a lot of various uniques to really push up. Of course there are budget versions, but to get it so it functions and does its job right requires a lot of investment. We are just tipping our little baby pinky toe into the pool of investment. It doesn't really cost a lot of money, and we're in Soul 7, so we have no money to spend. But yeah, we're just going to grind it out. But again, the build can start quite cheap. It just requires a lot of investment and the end game to really push to the forefront. And we're going to get those items. We're going to get them all. And it's going to be fantastic. Psst, hey, over here. Me? Yeah, you. Hey, what's up? I'm just doing the All for One intro. Can I help you?
Have you heard about Iced Aesthetic?
What was that?
Have you heard about Iced Aesthetic? Iced Aesthetic has the newest and coolest clothing at affordable prices. High quality merchandising. You can use the promo code Lighty for 10% off all orders. You can also use the promo code Lighty20 for 20% off all orders of items 2 or more. In addition to also having sweaters and stuff, they also started having joggers and pants, so that's cool too. Iced Aesthetic, it's premium clothing at
it's premium clothing at affordable pricing is what I was anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. We'll talk a little bit at the end about the build itself and what we're looking to obtain, but yeah, it's a good one, so I hope you enjoy it. I'm Mathew Lighty, and here is your All for One, your little dose for the weekend. There goes the jab. Close to call range. Alright, come on baby. Thread. Oh no, I got cucked. Thread. Fuck. Thread? Why is he calling? Thread? I'm so slowed. Thread? Awaken orb. Fuck. I got him back-to-back orbs and back-to-back gloves, and I want thread. Ever had it one time I had Sears target a golem for a die beam and just like he was looking at me. He just swivels far right and just goes die towards a golem. That shit scared the fuck out of me. I can't tell where or what is happening here.
I need more mana.
Wait, what? Where is he? I have no LOS at all. Cole? Bitch. Gem or thread. Fuck. Thread. Gem. Fuck. Thread. Fuck. Ugh! That's 3 gloves in a row. What the hell? Valor Orb number 1. Volan hit. Okay. Valor Orb number 2. Nothing. Valor Orb number 3. White socket. So it's already going to be a no. It's going to be a 4th Valor Orb. Valor Orb number 4. There we go. It's actually like an okay glove too. Those gloves are not bad. In general, if you were playing early in League or something, if you got those off your first Cirrus and these were the gloves you were receiving, not terrible. Oh, okay. Alright. Well, that's done. Still have to divine it, but cool beans. Yeah, we're well over 15 divines in. I've never hit 5%. Please God, give fragment. Come on. Just feels bad. Is the harvest fragment reroll rare? No, but you can't reroll Uber Elder fragments. So, it's kind of, in the words of Shaper, irrelevant. I'm waiting for my dash to come off cooldown because I have it linked with ring step. Oh yes, oh yes, Max Gamer. Just so you know, Goody, you should don't ever run your maps. Just put 5 passives into this, then run your Delirious maps, then run all your Delirious maps, then spec out of it. The whole point of this tree, I mean, I'm assuming everyone got the memo, but the whole point of this tree is to be swapping it around depending on the content you're doing. There's no point to leave this shit in unless you're running Delirious maps, right? You just take it out. You leave unpathological, so you're always getting Delirious maps, right? Or you just make your own Delirious maps. You put this shit in, run your 20 maps, take it out, and fucking go back on your way. Like, there's no point to leave it in for that. You're just wasting your own time and your points. Oh, show me purple! Fuck! Shit, piss, fuck! Oh, no duplicates this league also. The Siege! The Siege! Well, at least we could consistently, I would say, I don't want to say farm, but we can consistently run double guaranteed bosses. But yeah, we're sitting on these 3 now. Not the ones we want, but we've got three small clusters. Not the one we want though. But at least when you have the nodes in, it's nice though, because as long as you have delusions in, at 100% more likely chance to spawn bosses. Stacks in the base rate of delirium, which is 20% per boss per orb. So 20% delirious means you have a 20% chance of spawning a boss. If it's in a red map or higher, you can spawn Kosas and Omniphobia, and they both act independently. So if we have a map based off these numbers, make it 60%, 60 times 2, 120% means you have a guaranteed chance of spawning both bosses in tier 11 and 12. So basically I have pathological in. Just passively getting delirious maps, of which I have a few now. Bada bing. Any of them we run that 60%, we get a guaranteed double boss, and then pray to all above that we get that sweet interrogation. But your build has to be able to run this shit, so that's the first check. Can you survive 60% delirious red maps? Who knows? Ooh, another small cluster. Oh man, it's so exciting. Come on, purple. No! Oh, it's another fucking... It's a different one, yet again. The front line. Oh my god. We're just running through the fucking gauntlet of small clusters, man. Wild, 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 wild. No, I'm crafting all my maps. I'm running them like 80%. Or sorry, 80 quantity. I'm trying to get them juiced as I can. So, like, example of how I craft one. Let's take this temple, I guess. Looking for... Yeah, that's fine. Sure. Oh no, I don't want the effect of auras, really. I mean, I really just don't want anything that ruins my build, but I want it to be high. Like that one's fine. So, just damage. That's whatever. I don't give a shit how much damage they do. You know, just want them to get my shit and get out of there. All right, baby, come on. Oh, come on, come on. This is it. This is the one. No, man. Man, oh man, oh man. Another one with nothing. Hiya. Tier 60 and tainted. Oh no. Man, I'd love to just sit. I could sit on this indefinitely, right? Well, let's sit on this indefinitely, and let's just put our Zerker in. You know, when we get the character up there. I was trying to progress and do things, and farm out some stuff, but tier 60 and tainted, I just don't want to save for the character that's leveling it. We now have to get our Zerker to map ready area because I got that shit just waiting for me.
Feast. Cold. Crush. Obliterate. Digestion. Hunger.
Where's my unique drop? That totally exists for real. Why you make me face?
Hunger without end. The candle will not be the feast.
Alright, gloves. Never seen a drop yet.
The pain never ends.
And I never will.
You were spectacular.
And I never will. Okay, there is my extra 40 multi. That is the biggest meme. The 40 multi for skill supported by Nightblade on a dagger mastery when using a claw. Also just stacking a loose effect to the moon. It's definitely on. I feel like, I mean, again, what should be on the chopping block,
Anything you need. Just
and what is on the chopping block when it comes to nerfs. Anybody who says they know it's going to get nerfed is full of shit, because they are just pulling things out of their ass half the time when it comes to nerfs and buffs. But I think if anything should be nerfed, of all the things at the moment, the main thing I say would probably be Nightblade. Omniscience, right? It does 3 different things, right? There's 3 different things. Omniscience gives you resistance, it gives you attribute requirements to put on gear, and it gives you elemental penetration. 2 of those 3 things are useless once you've met the requirements, right? If I have 140 all-res, well, I don't need 160, I don't need 200, I don't need 300. Everything past 140 is worthless. Once I'm LE capped, it doesn't matter. I can have as much res as I want, it does nothing past that point. So that is a dead stat past a certain point. Attribute requirements, similar situation. If I have 250 attribute requirements and I can put on all pieces of gear in the game, does it matter if I end up with 300, 400, 500? No, it's worthless. It doesn't scale and give me anything. Then you have the last metric Omniscience gives you, which is elemental penetration. And that's the main thing. That's what it gives you. It gives you all that more multiplier by reducing the enemy's resistance to 0 and then to negatives. But even that technically has a cap. And it's kind of low, but it's actually not that low when you realize how easy it is to get negative resistance, right? Because if you have 120 pen from Omniscience, right? Well, if you're running double curse and exposure, you're at like 230 elemental resistance negative, and that's kind of, you're getting close to the cap in which it like stops scaling super well, right? So Omniscience is great when you have like 1500, but anything past that, you really shouldn't be investing into it, because it kind of doesn't really do a whole lot of when you have all the other bells and whistles. That's why Omni builds are great for like mid-budget, and it's great for putting on other gear and not having to worry about that sort of stuff. So it's best used when enabling builds, not just to like, I do more damage, but that's what it does best. It's best when it enables things like, oh, I can run no res slots on any of my gear and just get a couple suffixes that do stats. Like Lightning Strike Berserker, like the Tornado Shot builds. That's the things it's best on. The builds that already had a hard time gearing for res. But even then, if you truly have a fat budget of like 200, 300 Exalted, you really shouldn't be building Omni gear. You should be building just actually stat stacking gear, because you're going to get way more value eventually. I mean, it's just, again, it's a higher point of entry, but the ceiling is super, super high. Omniscience's ceiling is pretty low, because again, the attribute stacking part of it for attribute requirements does nothing eventually, and the res part does nothing eventually. So all your scaling is pen, which is like, for this investment, can I scale past the amount of pen Omniscience gives me? And sometimes that answer is no, but most times it's yes eventually. But it is quite good for what it does. It's very, very good for what it does and how common it is. So it's like definitely, tier 1 A unique as far as usefulness, but it is very finite in its usefulness, if that makes sense. Has there been like a bigger difference in changing of body armors in Path of Exile history than going from 1,000 ribbons to putting on a brass dome? What a difference, huh? Boom. What, 1,000 ribbons to brass dome. I've evolved. I'm officially evolved. Whoa, that was not going the direction I thought it was going at all. Man, he looked up and then just shot down. That's crazy. Okay, let's just pick up Warbringer, and then I'm just going to give a Call to Arms. My next level, and that'll be my, I'll set up our automated Warcry. Lightning Arrow hits additional enemy. It's a cool enchant. Ooh, finally! That's great. Wow, we've finally gotten our hidden. Oh, shit. We've been waiting for a hidden for so long. We have not had a hidden drop. That's crazy, man. Oh. card is kind of spooky.
Take this vitality.
Oh, she's got all the worst things. Vitality Boom. She got the double and the heal.
Shadow, rise and fight.
Imagine hitting a Flawless down here. I don't know if I can even run it. I think I'll just save it. Oh, there we go. So I'll take my Atlas passives.
Worthy of my attention and my prize. Another round will commence as soon as I have more combatants.
Alright. Sick. I have no idea what the fuck this point's going. So all I'm missing now is I'm just missing Uber Elder. That's it. Just missing Uber Elder, and we're good to go. Yeah, I guess this works. Let's find out. Yeah, it works. Okay. We can just do this more, I guess. Until we hit something cool. I don't know. It's cool, but not for this build. No. Tier 1 Dex. Okay, that's pretty good. Oh, do I have an Eldritch Exalt? Oh, I have 8. Okay. I only block a suffix, though. I have no way of blocking anything. I mean, I want to block a res. I guess I could just put on a res. It's kind of the best case scenario. That's kind of the best case scenario. That's tier 1 suppression. That's exactly what I wanted. That's pretty juicy. Alright, that is a pretty big upgrade. Jesus, alright, good. That's pretty good. Shipyard, more like piss yard, am I right? Alright, that should be ailment immune. Wow. Thank you. It's because my boots give me almost half my ailment immunity. I can't believe how sexy these boots turned out. It's great. Super, super great. Also, I have utmost swiftness as my thing. I guess that's fine for now. Oops. Okay, there's that down. Easy peasy. Time to gain 40% more damage. Seems good, yeah. Oh. I accept. Anything cheeky from this? Probably not. Something. Unearth, punishment, bear trap. Tainted blessing. I'm gonna be needing that. So vital. So vital. Starting to look good. Starting to feel good. That was not bad. Definitely, like, did the business, you know? See? Look at my experience bar. Ready? Watch this jump. And we got a unique. And it's Paradoxica. Holy shit. It's been so long. It took, was it 12 or 13 safe houses to get one Paradoxica? Crazy how long it's been. Crazy, crazy, crazy. I just gotta hope it doesn't roll shit. I'm not sure who I'd use it on at this point, but we'll just hope it's like pen and attack speed. Here we go. LE pen. Okay. Come on, attack speed. No. Trigger. I guess I could do pen and trigger. I wouldn't really use it anyway. Doesn't have attack speed. Trigger it is.
I cannot do this yet.
Okay. Well, it died as it lived. Intelligence gathering, I think might be the single favorite node on the we have for like any sort of passives. It just is so stupidly powerful. And it's like the lamest little thing, but it's just so good. I had so as part of my leveling for my Lightning Strike character, I had all 4 safe houses maxed, and I had Mastermind ready, so I could run them on that character just for experience. So that's exactly what I did. And then I also had a couple of Breach Stones, and I had the Untainted So basically, like, I was able to get my character to, like, pretty much straight from 70 to, like, what level? 80 or something? Alright. Come on, cluster. Oh, there is one! Oh, come on, baby. Small cluster number 6. No! Oh, I keep getting different ones. Oh, man. There's only... I think there's only 2 more I haven't gotten. I haven't gotten the Nature's whatever and Interrogation. I'm just missing those 2, and I've got the full set. Got the full set, man. So I swap over my one side of Expedition over to Ritual. The only 2 necessities are the re-rolling with less attribute cost, and then the guaranteed 4. And that's all you really need. And then just again because of economics, you just put on Fortune favors. Actually, I have a lot of free craft still, so I can just do Ritual for free, then a couple free ones. I have some amount of free ones, who knows. But yeah, let's do that instead. We'll be good to go. Armor into armor. Still can't use that in shields, can I? Well, I can, right? So very oppressed. Oh no. Whoa! Oh! 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 That is insane. Alright, look at that. Wowee. Holy shit. That's crazy. I've got an in-stacking belt, and now I got an in-stacking ring. Oh, man. Now I gotta get a mirror. I've never gotten a percent ring or a charge ring. I'm just missing charge ring now. Not quite a Blizzard crown, but it's about as good as it gets, really. Alright, you bitch. Give me my proper half of key. I don't have to come back to this godforsaken land for the 7th time. That is it. Oh my god, I'm free. Oh my god, I'm free. Let's go do Uber Elder. Oh, so long! I fought this man. Too many times. Too many times. Real exercise and futility trying to keep my fucking boy alive. My poor little ice clem. Oh, I have wrong dash. So, I think that both the new Eldritch bosses, the endgame ones, are totally good design-wise. It's the early ones that are no good, design-wise. The small ones are bad. The big ones are fine. They're totally fine fights, design-wise. And then you have... I think Katarina's a good design fight also. The problem with Maven and Cirrus is they're just so unfriendly to melee, you know? Maven's okay. She's just so unfriendly to melee. I don't mind boss phases as long as it's like worth it. Katarina could be the juiciest boss in the game. Technically, Uber Elder has 9 phases. I mean, every time one of them swaps immunity, it's like a new phase. That should be that. There we go. That's done. Challenge complete. Yada, yada, yada. Alright, did we get anything? I want the darker ring. Is that Elder? Mark of the Elder? Nope. It's the wrong ring. Sheesh. Oh, it's a line error. Okay. Okay, what the fuck? I've never seen that before. What the hell is happening? You got Double Hand of the Fervent just sitting right there. It's one of my favorite items in the game. I've never gotten a really good chance to use it, but I love it so much. I think just it's such a cool item. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Come on, good loot. Alright, I just need the jewel. Not the jewel. What is the bow? Oh, chasing a 5% drop is really fun. Why is he double ghosted? What in the fuck? Why is he double ghosted? Why is Hunter double ghosted? Unique bosses are possessed. I guess so. Call. 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 Thank you. Jesus Christ, he's angry. Just in case. Oh, oh, that I knew. I had a feeling. I had a sneaking suspicion. Sneaking suspicion that was going to happen. Most of the arena's covered in that mana shit. Surprised that's right this long, to be honest. Oh. The coal? Oh. Hey, I survived. Look at that. It's a pretty scuffed little arena. I was fighting Drox and Crusader in half of his cut-off ritualed arena. Thread. Call, thread. Fuck! I hate this boss! That's 4 gloves in a row. Oh my god. Such anger rises within me. Alright, let's go gloves. First Val Orb. Nothing. Second Val Orb. Nothing. Third Val Orb. White socket. And fourth Val Orb. 2 white sockets. Fifth Val Orb. Nothing. Sixth Val Orb. Nothing. Seventh Val Orb. Nothing. Eighth Val Orb. +1 socketed gems. Ninth Val Orb. +2 Warcry. 10th Val Orb. Cast speed. 11th Val Orb. Nothing. 12th Val Orb. Another white socket. 13th Val Orb. Nothing. 14th Val Orb. 5% ES. 16th Val Orb. Nothing. I'm out of Val Orbs. This piece of shit glove has eaten all my Val Orbs. I've got a couple more here. I mean, it's gonna die, and it just wasted all of my Val Orbs doing so. And it knows it. Number 17. Nothing. Number 18. There we go. Hey. Look at that. I'm down to 1 Val Orb. Thank you, Cirrus. As if you haven't taken enough from me. Now you take all my currency. You piece of shit. Cole? No! Such a bad boss. Why don't you drop anything? Alright, so we've had a plethora of unique clusters. We're actually at 6 at the moment, none of which are the interrogation. We've killed 4 Cirruses, only gotten gloves, no gems, no thread of hopes. That's another big one down. And all the delirium we're running, we have not received our Warcry medium. Those are the 3 big things I'm actually focusing on right now. Getting a Warcry medium cluster for the really important notables for my sustaining of rage and my berserk sustain, and getting interrogation for that brittle. Brittle is huge, massive damage increase. Not to mention sap is a very comfy 20% just reduced damage taken. And of course, Thread of Hope saves us a ton of points, but also nets us a ton of damage, as it is very, very effective for this build. Those are the main 3 focuses, and that's what I'm going to be focusing on in the foreseeable future. This entire next week will be progressing the berserking character and just getting the gear we can for it. There are a couple other things I want, including crafting some slightly better omniscience gear, but its gear is pretty solid. We're sitting at 3.5k life. We have cap suppression. We have 85 all-res. We have full immunity. We have fortify. We have 50,000 armor. We might be a little stout boy with 3.5k life, but we are tanky as fuck. It's only going to get better from here on. Just got to get that damage. So we just got to get that interrogation jewel, that thread of hope, and at least that medium Warcry jewel. If we can do that, we'll truly be pumping. And I hope you guys enjoyed the episode, and at the very least, maybe we'll even get a unique off of the Devourer, the fat boy, the Eater of Worlds mini-boss. That thing has not dropped a singular unique yet, but here's hoping. I'll see you guys, if not in live stream, the next video. Lighty out. Bye-bye.